Radio and KSVPTV.com. Joined here at the Mac Chase Complex with Coach Polito, the head coach for the Artesia girls softball team. And Coach, you guys are got the season underway here. You had some tournament action this past week over in Las Cruces, and then you played Carlsbad as well. Why don't you talk about those games and where you guys were?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me. As you said, we went to Las Cruces last weekend and we played some pretty good competition. We had Gadsden and Cibola on Friday, and we came out and we hit the ball really well and we played well as a team. We scored 18 runs and we were able to get everyone in at least an at-bat or on the field, and it was one of those when we talk about having a team win, that was an actual team win where everybody was involved and they did their part. And then we played against Cibola, and they're a pretty good team. I actually had the privilege of coaching one of Coach Victor's former players at Highlands, but he does a really good job coaching his girls up, and they came out and they hit the ball pretty well. But our girls, we were able to, like I said, just play together and do what we've been working on. We scored 8 runs and we ended up winning that game 8-0. And then we went into Saturday and we had Centennial. So they were very competitive. They have a really good pitcher. It was a really tight ball game, but it was one of those exciting 1-0 ball games. And a lot of the people that I talk to, they don't really like those 1-0 ball games because they want to see the home runs and people getting on base. But as a former athlete and as a coach, those games are exciting to me. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna be the one to break the door open, and luckily it was us in that game. So it was really exciting to see the girls come together and play. One of the things that we had to deal with over the weekend was in tournament play, you never know how long the games are going to last, and when you think it's going to be an hour or a game break, it ended up being a 3 to 4 hour game break in between games both days. So, we're like, hey, is an hour enough time? And the girls are like, hi, you're funny, coach, because yesterday we had to wait 5 hours to play.
Right.
So we started the championship game, I believe, at 6:30.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a long night. We ended up losing the championship game, and for us, this is going to sound weird, it's just a loss. Mm-hmm. It wasn't huge for us to have a win in that, like as far as winning the tournament. Mm-hmm. We're here to get better and get that experience, and as tough as it was to lose 17-6, we had some girls that were able to get the experience, especially our younger pitchers in the circle, because unfortunately we're not going to have Riley forever, so we have to be able to get them in and get experience. Mm-hmm. But it was a fun. The girls enjoyed it. They were able to bond, and you get to see different aspects of the girls when we're on the road. So that was exciting. And then we came home, had a day of practice, and then we went to Carlsbad last night. Again, not the outcome that we wanted. We ended up losing 3-2. But we had one bad inning where we just weren't communicating and weren't where we really needed to be. But they were able to come back together on defense and do their job in holding them. And we had some runners get on base, just poke the ball in and score, but we also left, I think we had like 6 to 8 runners left on base that game.
Well, playing tough competition as you guys do every year in and year out, you're just going to take some losses, even though you guys are really, really good. This week, you're going to be here at home. You've got your tournament coming up. Why don't you talk about that, the teams that are going to be involved, and when you guys are playing to start the tournament off?
Okay, so our tournament starts on Friday. We have games scheduled pretty much every 2 hours. 12 o'clock is going to be Los Lunas versus Carlsbad. 2 o'clock is, I believe, oh man, I have to remember this, Cobre and Robertson, I think. Okay. And then 4 we'll have Goddard and Silver City. And then we'll play Roswell at 7.
So you're the nightcap.
Yes. So it's our military appreciation tournament that we have, and we like to recognize our first responders and those that are in the military and everyone that just helps keep us safe here in Artesia, in our community, and of course in the nation. So we'll have that. It's going to start at 6:30. And we'll recognize some people in our community with our players and stuff. So we like to do that, and then we'll play 10, 12 2 and 4 on Saturday is the game times.
All right, Bulldog fans, we want to make sure you don't miss any of the action. Come on out here to the Mac Chase Complex. We're going to have 2 tournaments going on at the same time, you guys and the Bulldog baseball team across the way, but Bulldog fans have got a lot they can come and watch. And so we encourage you to come out and support the young ladies here at the softball complex. And if you can't make it, or if you're somewhere else in the world, tune in right here on KSVP Radio and or KSVPTV.com, and we'll be carrying those games. So, Coach, good luck this week. Thanks for joining us. Go Bulldogs.
Faith Baptist Church, like the Artesia Bulldogs, believes in having a winning attitude. We cannot be defeated because God is for us. While we hold strong to the Bible and its teachings, we recognize that we have a biblical mandate to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. At Faith Baptist Church, they help take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. Join them at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings as we strive to fulfill our purpose for God. And to all the hardworking and outstanding Artesia Bulldog athletes, thank you for going above and beyond and for proving that character counts.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Welcome everyone to the Mac Chase Complex, where the 2022 Artesia LadyDog Invitational has been going on all day. Tonight we have the final game of Friday action with the Artesia Lady Bulldogs taking on the Roswell Coyotes. Roswell coming into this game, this is their first game of the season. They are 0-0, 0-0. And so looking to get things going are the Roswell Coyotes tonight. Artesia coming in tonight 4-2 on the year. So they have 6 games on the field so far. Both teams coming in with established programs, looking to get a win tonight to move on in the LadyDog Invitational. Tonight for the Roswell Coyotes, batting leadoff, Talissa Espinoza playing catcher. Batting second, number 10, Emily Esquivel, playing center field. Batting third, number 4, Mariah Grajada, playing second base. Batting fourth, number 11, Soraya Morales, playing shortstop. Batting fifth, wearing number 13, Victoria Sandoval. She'll be pitching tonight. Batting sixth, number 7, Leah Sanchez, playing first base. Batting seventh is number 15, Elena Tarrin, playing right field. Batting eighth, number 6, Jasmine Lucero. She'll be in left field. And batting ninth for the Roswell Coyotes, number 12, Yadira Erdogan. She'll be playing third base. For the Artesia Bulldogs coming in tonight, batting first in the circle tonight, wearing number 13, Riley Crandall. Batting second, Jenna Whitmire. She'll be in left field, and she wears number 14. Batting third, number 15, Perseus Aguilar. Aguilar behind the plate for the Bulldogs tonight. Batting fourth, number 21, Caden Apodaca. She'll be playing first base. Batting fifth, McKaylee Mardion, playing second base and wearing number 11. Batting sixth, number 12, Kinsey Carlo. She's playing shortstop. Batting seventh, Cadence Ray. She wears number 7, and she'll be playing third base. Batting 8th, number 2, Kenna Morrison. She'll be in center field tonight. And batting 9th is number 8, Zoe Warren, and she'll be in right field for the Lady Bulldogs. So we're about to get this thing underway here. This is Robbie Blue on KSVPTV.com, also KSVP 990 AM and 93.7 FM. However you're watching or listening, we do appreciate you tuning in and watching tonight. Got a great crowd already here for the Lady Bulldogs tonight. Stands are temperatures are dropping a little bit as the sun is setting. The lights in the field are on. It's 59 degrees with a 10 to 15 mile an hour breeze blowing from right to the left, so right field to left field. If you hit it out in right, it will hold it up. If you get it up in left field, it should carry it. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs did take time before the start of this game, the beginning of this game, to honor all of our military and first responders that were willing to come out and be honored. And I'm telling you, folks, it was awesome. There was, I counted about 45 out there from all branches of military, from firefighters to policemen to border patrol to those who work administratively with first responders. It was just great as they were each announced in their years of service and where they have served or do serve. So it was really an honor to watch that, to hear about them, and then for everyone here, once they'd all been called, to give them all a standing ovation. So quite the honor, and I think the Lady Dogs have been doing this for quite a while now, and rightfully so, as all of our military and first responders deserve our appreciation. As we come into tonight's game in the tournament, the first game this morning, Carlsbad played Los Lunas, and Carlsbad defeated Los Lunas. But Carlsbad had lost the game in the Las Cruces tournament because of the snow we had that week. And so they needed to make up one game and didn't have enough room on their schedule for another tournament, but they could play one game. And then Dexter, who was in our tournament and is in our tournament, could not make it today because they had too many of their players in the cheerleading competition up in Albuquerque. So what happened was Carlsbad took the place of Dexter today, played the one game, but now Carlsbad is through. So Los Lunas will move on in the winner's bracket, and Dexter will start off tomorrow in the consolation semifinal and go from there with their team. So the second game today saw Cobra defeat Robertson. So Cobra moves on in the winner's side of the bracket, and Robertson moves to the consolation semifinal. And in the game right before this one, we watched Goddard and Silver City go at it, and Goddard wound up winning that game 7-5 in 7 innings. So Goddard moves over to play Los Lunas tomorrow, and Silver City is going to be playing Dexter tomorrow. So again, on our side of the bracket, Roswell, Artesia, we have Cobra on the winning side. So the winner tonight will play Cobra at noon tomorrow. The loser will play Robertson at noon tomorrow. The Artesia Bulldog team was able to defeat Moriarty today. I believe it was 14-2. So in their 1 o'clock game against them. So they have one more game tomorrow. I believe it's also at 1, if I can check the bracket real quick. It is at 1 o'clock tomorrow, just across the street. That will be on KSVP TV. I believe Joby will be back to do all the games tomorrow, including that one when the Artesia Bulldogs will be playing. But right here at the Mac Chase Complex, we've got the 4-2 Artesia Lady Bulldogs going up against the first game of the year, Roswell Coyotes. Because it is in Artesia, Artesia will be home tonight, and Roswell will be the visiting team. Artesia, I don't have any stats on Roswell, so I can't give you any of those during the game, folks. But I do have some on Artesia. Artesia comes in tonight batting as a team, .340 on the year. They've scored 36 runs, 55 hits, 25 RBIs, 6 doubles, 4 triples, and 4 home runs so far this year for the Lady Bulldogs. Riley Crandall in the circle for the Bulldogs. Riley comes in with a .75 ERA. She's the ace for the Bulldogs in her senior year. And so looking for a good game from her, and then a real solid defense behind her. So we're about to get underway here. Mac Chase Complex leading off for the Roswell Coyotes is number 1, Espinoza. She'll be batting from the left side in the back of the box. There's the pitch, and she just sticks the bat out there. Check swing, foul ball off the left side. So strike 1. Bulldogs are in a bunt slap defense. 0-1 the count. Top of the first. Game just getting underway. Riley with the wind and the pitch. Right down the middle, and she fouls that one straight back and goes down in the count 0-2. Looks like she's trying to just slap that down into the turf and beat it out to first base. But she is down 0-2 in the count. Riley gets the signal. Here's the wind and the pitch. Boy, she was a rise ball, a high fastball, and Espinoza just able to get the bat on that and foul it straight back. So the count remains 0-2. Here's the wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And Espinoza goes down, swinging for the first out of the inning. First strikeout for Riley Crandall. And that will bring up center fielder Emily Esquivel. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Defensively, again, for the Bulldogs, you got Whitmire in left, Morrison in center, and Warren in right. 0-1 the count, 1 out here, top of the first. High and inside for ball 1, evens count 1-1. Esquivel is a freshman for the Coyotes. She receives this pitch from the senior Crandall. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Count now 1-2. Infield for the Bulldogs. Ray at third, Carlo at short, Martigon at second, Apodaca at first. Aguilar behind the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for the second out of the inning. Second strikeout for Riley. And that'll bring up Grajada, the second base man for the Coyotes. Batting from the right side. Bulldogs get back in their normal defense. That's strike 1 on the outside corner, so this umpire is going to be calling the corners tonight, which is good. 0-1 to count. Pressbuck liked that comment from me. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Kevin really liked that comment from me, so. 0-2 the count. Riley Crandall gets the signal, checks the arm wrist. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as Riley strikes out the side in the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Roswell Coyotes. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0.
When it comes to your tires, don't take any shortcuts. Trust Forest Tire. They've been keeping you rolling for 78 years. Forest Tire knows tires, and they know that being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Delivering service that exceeds your expectations. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
Welcome back to the Mac Chase Complex, the Artesia Lady Bulldog Invitational. Artesia Lady Bulldogs against the Roswell Coyotes. Roswell visiting team had 3 up, 3 down, top of the inning, all strikeouts for Riley Crandall. Roswell has Victoria Sandoval in the circle for them tonight. Victoria is a senior for the Coyotes. I believe it's Arts, yeah. So coming up for the Bulldogs, leading it off is Riley Crandall. On deck is Jenna Whitmire, and in the hole is Perseus Aguilar. So it'd be good for the Bulldogs to get something going here. Put a lot of pressure on the Coyotes. Riley Crandall stepping in on the left side. Crandall batting .700 on the year. The wind and the pitch. Called strike one. Crandall has 14 hits at 20 at-bats this year. Not too shabby for the senior. 0-1 pitch. Called strike two. So Riley watches the first 2 pitches, and they're both strikes. So we're in the bottom of the first inning. No score yet. Bulldogs just coming up to bat with Riley Crandall facing an 0-2 count. Sandoval with the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back over our head in the press box. Crandall has 6 RBIs on the year, 5 doubles and 1 triple. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and she fights that off and shoots it up the middle for a base hit. So Riley Crandall starts the night off for the Bulldogs with a single. And that'll bring up
number 14, left fielder, Jenna Whitmire.
Jenna Whitmire is playing left field tonight. She's played center field some this year, but starting in left field tonight. Jenna bats from the right side. Jenna is an 8th grader for the Bulldogs. No outs here, runner on first. Here's the wind and the pitch. She squared around the bunt, pulled it back, and I believe it's a ball. Jenna looking to get these signs from coaching staff, and she does. She steps into the right batter's box. 1-0 the count. She squares around the bunt. She puts down a good bunt to third base. Aragon gets it, goes to first just in time to Sanchez to get Whitmire, but that does advance Crandall to second base.
And now batting number 15, the catcher, Perseus Aguilar.
So 1 out. And that brings up Perseus Aguilar, the catcher for the Bulldogs. Aguilar hitting .263 on the year. She's got 3 RBIs. Like to see her get another one here with Crandall on second. There's a swing and a foul ball back to the net behind the catcher, Espinoza. Strike one. Oh, 1 the count. That pitch is low for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. For the Coyotes, in the outfield, we got Lucero in left, Esquivel in center, Taryn in right. 1-1 pitch to Perseus. Swung on and fouled straight back for strike two. The infield for Roswell. Aragon on third, Morales on short. Grajada playing second, Sanchez on first. Espinoza behind the plate and Victoria Sandoval in the circle. 1-2 the count. Perseus from the right side. Fights that off, goes down the right line, and it's fair. It's in for a single. Rounding third is Crandall, and she comes all the way home for a run. So RBI single for Perseus Aguilar.
Now batting number 21.
And that'll bring up number 21, Apodaca. She's playing first base tonight. Apodaca on the year is batting .500. 4 plate appearances. 8. There's a shot to left field. That is deep, that is high, and that is gone. Left center field. Caden Apodaca for the Lady Bulldogs. 2-run shot as she brings home Aguilar with that home run. Boy, there was no question when that went off her bat that was leaving the park. Bulldogs now take the lead 3-0. No outs here. 1 out. There is 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And that brings up McKaylee Mordion. Mordion batting .250 on the year for the Lady Bulldogs. She's got 4 hits. Batting from the right side towards the front of the box. Sandoval with the pitch. There's a swing and a pop-up on the right side. Sanchez goes over there, and she does make the play. So that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 12, your shortstop, Kinsey Carlo.
And that'll bring up Kinsey Carlo, shortstop for the Bulldogs. Carlo batting .400 on the year. She got 6 hits as she takes ball 1 inside. 4 RBIs on the year, and she does have 1 triple. Mordion is a freshman for the Lady Bulldogs. Outfield is fairly deep. There's the pitch and a swing and a foul ball back, straight back into the net. Count goes to 1-1. Lady Bulldogs lead here in the bottom of the first, 3-0. An RBI single by Perseus Aguilar, and then a 2-run home run by Apodaca. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So Mordion will step in there. Probably shorten up the swing a little bit. Protect the plate. There it is right there. She fouls that one off to the right side, out of play. Anything close, just protecting the plate with 2 strikes. This is Carlo. Oh, you're right. Thank you very much. This is Carlo at bat. I'm sorry about that, folks. It is Kinsey Carlo. And I called it first. I went back to her. Here's the pitch, and there's a pop-up in the infield called by Grajada, and she comes right behind the circle and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Lady Bulldogs score 3 runs. So after 1, the Lady Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 3-0. We'll be back with the 2nd inning after these messages.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Welcome back to the Mac Chase Complex. We have finished 1 inning. And the Lady Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 3-0. Up to bat for the Coyotes is Morales, the shortstop, from the right side. She watches the pitch, and he catches the outside corner for strike one. Ray real shallow at third, along with Apodaca at first. 0-1 pitch from Crandall. Swung on and missed. Strike two. So Crandall struck out all three batters she faced in the top of the first, and now she's ahead of Morales, 0-2. The wind in the pitch from Crandall. Swing and a miss, and she goes down. That is the fourth batter faced by Crandall and the fourth strikeout. And that brings up number 13, the pitcher, Victoria Sandoval. Also batting from the right side. Middle of the box, standing towards the back of it, as she is called strike one on the outside corner from Crandall. Crandall with the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. So they're not catching up to Crandall's fastball. 0-2 the count. The wind in the pitch. A swing and a miss. Sandoval goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up number 7. Sanchez. Sanchez will bat from the left side. Swing and a miss by Sanchez for strike one. Boy, she took a big swing at that pitch from Crandall. Unable to catch up with it. 0-1 the count. Crandall with the swing. Well, the pitch and another swing and miss by Sanchez. Crandall just going to work here so far in this game. She gets the sign. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Riley. She fouls that right over Ray's head. Or it hit Ray in the glove over her head. She had to turn around, was running towards the outfield like a football player catching a pass over his shoulder, and just couldn't bring that one in. So that'll bring up number 15, Tarin, plays right field with Sanchez on first base. 2 outs here, top of the second inning. The pitch is swung on and missed, strike one. The wind is dying down quite a bit. It's a still night, it's about 57 degrees outside. Sun is set and the lights are on. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike two. Aguilar keeping an eye on Sanchez on first. Riley tough to steal on, and she throws so hard it gets to the plate so quick. 0-2 pitch, fouled off into the or near the Coyote dugout. We got Lucero on deck over there, and she ducked and ran because it was by her. Count remains 0-2. 2 outs here, top of the second inning. 1 runner on first. Riley with the wind of the pitch. And, boy, Tarlene doing a good job of just fighting off some good pitches. She fouled that one back. 0-2 the count. The wind in the pitch from Riley. And there's a changeup that ate her up. She swung and she missed, and that's the third out of the inning as Tarlene goes down swinging. That is the 6th strikeout for Riley Crandall in 7 batters that she's faced. Lady Bulldogs lead after the top of the second inning, 3-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and LadyDogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Welcome back, folks, here. Mac Chase Complex, Artesia Lady Bulldogs taking on the Roswell Coyotes. And we're going to the bottom of the second inning, and the Lady Bulldogs lead 3-0. Coming up for the Lady Bulldogs, Candace Ray, Kenna Morrison on deck, and Zoe Warren in the hole. Ray playing third base for the Bulldogs, as she usually does. Ray coming in tonight. Wearing number 7. Batting from the right side. And there's a hit down the left field line that goes foul. Boy, she got a hold of that one pretty good, but just pulled it foul. Ray has 10 at-bats this year, looking for her first base hit. Be a good time to get it right here. 0-1 pitch from Sandoval. Misses high. Count goes to 1-1. Again, we got Morrison on deck and Warren in the hole for the Lady Bulldogs. It's the bottom third of the order. 1-1 pitch, swung on, pop up to center field. Coming up high is Esquivel, and she makes the catch for the Coyotes. So out number 1, and that'll bring up Kenna Morrison. Kenna playing center field tonight for the Bulldogs. Morrison hitting .412 on the year with 7 hits, with 17 at-bats. Morrison's a sophomore for the Lady Bulldogs. Bats from the right side. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. Warren in the upper half of the box, closer towards the pitcher as she takes ball 1. 1-1 the count. Morrison. Thank you, Kevin. 1-1 count. Swing. There's a pop up to right field. Tardine going over there, and it hits her glove and goes out. And going to second and sliding in safely is Morrison. So she's going to get an error on that. But we will take it as she's standing on second base. And that brings up Zoe Warren, the right fielder for the Bulldogs. Warren this year is hitting .417. Warren does not have an RBI on the year, but let's see if she can get her first one right here. Called strike 1. Warren batting from the right side. We got Morrison on second, 1 out here, bottom of the second. Lady Bulldogs lead 3-0. Victoria Sandoval winds and pitches. There's a shot up the middle. That's going to be a base hit by the second baseman. Morrison's going to round third and come for home, and she'll come in standing up. So first RBI for Zoe Warren on that single up the middle. And we'll be back to the top of the order with Riley Crandall. Crandall hit a single to lead off the bottom of the first for the Bulldogs. Again, Crandall batting .700 on the year. There's a pitch that's high for ball 1. Espinoza watches Warren on first base, make sure she wasn't going. That's called strike. Thank you. So that was a called strike. I didn't wait long enough. 0-1. Fouled backwards just up on the net as Espinoza was back there looking for that, but went out of play. So quickly the count is 0-2 on Riley. One out here, bottom of the second. Bulldogs lead 4-0. Wow. I don't know how, but Crandall fouled off that high pitch. It was right on her fist. It was high and inside, and she fouled it off over towards the third base dugout. So live for another pitch there. That's all she did. Sandoval up in the count, 0-2 against Crandall. The wind and the pitch. Swung on and popped up on the third base side. Aragon going out there, hits her glove, and it comes out. And so Warren goes down to second, and Crandall reaches on the air. So Bulldogs now have runners on first and second base, one out here, and that brings up Jenna Whitmire. Jenna had a bunt sacrifice in the first inning. That moved Crandall down to second. We'll see what coaches wanted to do here. Jenna bats from the right side. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. So we have Warren on second, Crandall on first. Whitmire at the plate, one out here, bottom of the second. The 0-1 pitch outside. Throw down to first. They got Crandall in a pickle. Warren will go on to third, and the high throw is high, and Warren's going to come on home, and she'll score easily standing up. So another error on the Coyotes. I believe that's their third error tonight. So the Bulldogs now leading 5-0 in the bottom of the second inning with Crandall on second and Whitmire at the plate. There's a swing, and she fouls that one back out of play on the right side. Count is 1-2 against Whitmire. Whitmire on the year is batting .250. She has 5 hits. 0-2 pitch. Inside. And Crandall's going to steal third. She got a huge lead off second. Espinoza did not notice her. Threw it back to the pitcher, and as soon as it released out of Espinoza's hand, Crandall took off for third and makes it safely. Great heads-up base running by Riley Crandall. Got a 1-2 count to Whitmire. Swing, and she fouls that one out of play. That was outside. She threw her hands out there and just got the end of the bat on it. Count remains 1-2. So one out here, bottom of the second inning. Bulldogs lead 5-0 against the Coyotes. Roswell playing straight up. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled again. She's just under everything. Espinoza, that went into the net, came back on the field, so she went and got it. Handed it to Sandoval, and they're getting back in their positions. So 1-2 pitch to Jenna Whitmire. Fouled off 3 pitches in a row. Here's the pitch from Sandoval. Swing, and she pops that one up on the right side, and it's just going to hit the top of the Bulldog dugout. And then it goes into the stands. And not one of those people could catch that ball. Kevin said it was a pinball. Are you saying I'm being too hard on him? Never. So after the fourth foul ball, the count remains 1-2. Whitmire swings and fouls that one. Sanchez came over from first base and I couldn't tell if it was going to hit the pole or hit the dugout, and she kind of slowed up and unable to make the catch. But, boy, Whitmire's she's narrowing it down some. after the 5th straight foul ball. Hopefully now it'll go between the lines, because if she keeps doing that, it'll be where Sanchez can catch it. 1-2 the count. 1 out here, bottom of the 2nd. Crandall on 3rd. Whitmire at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Whitmire goes down swinging for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Perseus Aguilar. Perseus had a single in the 1st inning. Aguilar coming in tonight batting .263. She has a triple and a home run on the year. Here's the pitch. Inside and low for ball 1. Espinoza does a great job of blocking that with Crandall at 3rd base. Aguilar batting from the right side, middle of the box. 1-0 pitch. Taken for strike 1. So evens the count 1-1. Boy, sure hate to leave Crandall on 3rd. Get Aguilar a base hit here. Bring her home. That pitch is swung on, hit sharply to short. Morales fields it, throws across the diamond to Sanchez for the 3rd out of the inning. Good play by Morales there, because that was hard hit by Aguilar. So after 2 complete innings, the Lady Bulldogs lead the Coyotes 5-0. We'll be back with the top of the 3rd after this.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Members of Central Valley Electric Cooperative are invited to attend the 2022 annual meeting to be held Saturday, March 19th at the Estelle Yates High School Auditorium in Artesia, New Mexico. Come meet your fellow co-op members, hear about the status of your electric co-op and what is planned for the future. There will be door prizes and a nice gift. Plus, the first 200 members to register will each receive a $50 gift card. Limit 1 card per membership. Registration begins at 9 a.m. The annual meeting begins at 10 a.m. Mark your calendar and please attend the Central Valley Electric Co-op annual meeting, March 19th in Artesia, New Mexico. We look forward to seeing you there.
All right, welcome back to Mac Chase Complex. Artesia Lady Bulldogs, after 2 full innings, lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-0 in this opening game for both of these teams in this tournament. Bridie Crandall in the circle. Has faced 7 batters. She struck out 6 of them. And leading off for the Roswell Coyotes is the left fielder, Lucero, batting from the right side. She's going to be in the middle of the batter's box. Aguilar sets up a little bit outside. And Crandall hits the mark perfectly, the catcher's glove, where she had it set up for strike 1. So 0-1 count here against Lucero. She is a freshman for the Coyotes. That pitch is low. Evens the count at 1-1. I said that. There's 2 Luceros. Jasmine is a junior for the Coyotes. 1-1 pitch from Riley. Swung on and fouled off to the right side for strike 2. Morrison in center field is playing shaded to left field. Crandall with the 1-2 pitch. Just a little bit outside for ball. I like it. 1-2 pitch from Riley Crandall. It swung on and missed. and she strikes out Lucero. So one out here in the top of the third.
Now batting number 12, third baseman, Yadira Aragon.
And that brings up the number 9 hitter, Aragon, playing third base for the Coyotes. Winding the pitch. Ball 1. Aragon is a freshman for the Coyotes. Wears number 12. She's standing towards the back of the box in the middle. Aguilar sets up outside. Crandall with the wind and the pitch, and a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. So 1-1 the count here. One out here, top of the third. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Crandall checks the pitch call, the wind and the pitch. Another swing and a miss for strike 2. Kyle's just having a hard time catching up with Crandall tonight. As Aragon moves even further back, as her right foot's on the very back of the box. Here's the wind and the pitch. Another swing and another strikeout for Riley Crandall. So there's 2 outs here in the top of the third. That'll go back to the top of the order for the Coyotes.
Now batting number 1, this catcher,
As Espinoza comes up to bat, she struck out in the first inning. She bats from the left side. Took too long to get the signal from the dugout for Crandall, so she backs out of the box. Now she's back in. Called strike 1. Again, the Bulldogs in that bunt slap defense with Ray moving closer in from third base. Apodaca also moving in a little bit from first base. Second and short, staying back. 0-1 pitch from Crandall. She fouls that one off. So Espinoza will now have an 0-2 count against Crandall. She's a senior for the Coyotes. 0-2 pitch is just slapped foul again. All she's doing is throwing her hands out there as a slap hitter. Just trying to slap it somewhere. Just behind it. 0-2 pitch. It's swung on and missed for strike number 3, and that is the third out of the inning. And that is the 9th strikeout for Riley Crandall. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Lady Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-0. We'll be back after this message from the Eddy County Job Fair.
Have you thought about joining as a volunteer firefighter? Eddy County Fire and Rescue are looking for volunteers at our volunteer fire departments. If you would like to join or are interested to learn more, please come meet with the fire and rescue staff from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on March 18th and 19th at the Eddy County Job Fair. The job fair will be located at the Clerk's Early Voting Room at 326 South Canyon Street in Carlsbad. Log on to eddycounty.org for more information.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
We are back here, Lady Bulldogs softball, as the Bulldogs are leading the Roswell Coyotes 5-0, coming to the bottom of the third inning. And coming up for the Bulldogs is the cleanup hitter wearing number 21, Apodaca. She came up in the first inning and hit a deep bomb over left center field fence for a home run. Apodaca hitting from the right side. The pitch from Sandoval is just stroked into left field for a base hit. Fielded cleanly by Lucero. So she'll hold her to a single, but she is 2 for 2 now in the game, is Apodaca. And that'll bring up McKaylee Mordion. So Apodaca came into the game batting .500, and she's 2 for 2, so raising her average. And Mordion now up, second baseman, batting .250 coming into tonight's game. Hits from the right side towards the front of the box. No outs here. Squares around the bunt. She puts it down, goes right back to Sandoval. She'll quickly turn and go to second, and they will get Apodaca at second base. So Mordion got the bunt down, but not where you want to get it. You don't want it to go back to the pitcher, especially that hard. So 1 out now. I got to write this down so I have it later. Sack bunt. And that brings up Kinsey Carlo. Kinsey Carlo popped up to first base in her first at bat, and she watches ball 1. Carlo coming in tonight, batting .400 with 6 hits and 4 RBIs. There's a fly ball to right field. Tyrene looks like she's got a beat on it, and she does. And Mordion goes back to first.
Now batting number 7, the third baseman, K.J. Ray.
So quickly 2 outs here for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the third. Mordion stays on first, but that brings up Candace Ray. She flew out to center field her first time up. There's the pitch. It's high and outside for ball 1. Yes. 1-0 the count to Ray. She swings and pops a high pop up out center field. Escobar camps underneath it and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. So after 3 full innings, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-0. We'll be back with the top of the 4th after this message or messages.
It's Chevy Truck Month at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Right now, take advantage of 0% APR for 48 months plus a $1,000 accessory allowance when you purchase eligible GM accessories. We invite you to come see us today for a quick, hassle-free buying experience and drive home your new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, or one of our hand-picked pre-owned vehicles. Visit GuyChevy.com or come see us now at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia.
On approved credit, must finance with GM Financial. Offer ends April 2nd, 2022.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
We're here with Artesia Lady Bulldogs softball on a Friday night as the Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-0, and it's the top of the 4th inning. Riley Crandall in the circle with the pitch. Swing and a miss by Esquivel for strike 1. Emily struck out her first time at bat in the first inning. Batting from the left side, middle of the box. She is the number 2 hitter in the order. Swing and a miss for strike 2. But Crandall is throwing really hard tonight. She's controlling her pitches well. She's hitting her spots. Throwing a really good game so far. 0-2 pitch is poked out into left field for a base hit. That's just your left-handed slap hitter. It gets by Whitmire out there and goes to the fence and all the way around to third base. Goes Escobar. Wow, she is fast. I turned around and I looked up and she was rounding second. So it's a single with an error. And that brings up Grajada number 3 hitter. She struck out her first time up to bat. So the Coyotes threatening for the first time tonight. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Grajada is a senior for the Coyotes, batting from the right side, standing towards the back of the batter's box. Crandall gets the signal. Runner on third, no outs here, top of the 4th. That pitch is outside, evens count at 1-1. Grajada steps back in. Riley with the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, she's painting that outside corner of the plate, and it's just hard for these Coyotes to catch that pitch or get a bat on it. Grajada goes down in the count, 1-2. She struck out her first time up. Here's the wind and the pitch. Oh, that was outside. Oh, he called it. Strike 3. So that is the first out here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Morales, the cleanup hitter for the Coyotes. She struck out her first time up to bat. She's batting from the right side. Aguilar sets up outside. And there's called. Strike 1 on that outside corner. So Morales moves up in the box towards Crandall. 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. That's a high fastball from Crandall that Grajada could not, Morales could not catch up with. So Morales down 0-2 in the count. Crandall with the pitch. And that must have been low. Count goes to 1-2. One and two the count. Runner on third base. One out here. Top of the 4th. The pitch is popped straight up, and Riley Crandall is going to call that and camp right under it and make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 13, the pitcher, Victoria Sandoval.
And that brings up Victoria Sandoval. Sandoval, senior pitcher for the Roswell Coyotes, and she struck out her first time up to bat. So runner on third. Big swing by Sandoval for strike 1. Runner on third, but there's 2 outs now, so they can knock it down and they can make the play at first. Get out of the inning with no runs given up. 0-1 pitch to Sandoval. Fouled off on the right side. Strike 2. So right now with the right-handed hitters, there's been nothing to the left side of the field as Riley is throwing hard, and they're having a hard time catching up with it, so everything's going to the right side with the right-handed hitters. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that's high for ball 1. Sandoval did a good job laying off that pitch. That's not easy. 1-2 the count. 2 outs here, top of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Crandall with the pitch. Swing and a miss, but Perseus drops it. She'll just go to first, turn around, throw it to first. To Apodaca, and that is the third out of the inning. So Roswell had 1 hit, left 1 on, but no runs that inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Roswell Coyotes 5-0.
Saving money is much easier when you do it automatically. All you have to do is tell us how much you want to save, and we'll automatically deduct it from your checking account and put it in your savings account. Out of sight, out of mind. It's the easy way to save. Get started with automatic savings today. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
We're big on you.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone else, or the frost might kill it. As Clint Eastwood would say, do you feel lucky? You'll either be the smartest gardener in the county, or you'll get to replant them all over again. I say go for it. You'll get more practice and we'll get more business. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, and I apologize to William Shakespeare.
Welcome back, folks. Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Roswell Coyotes 5-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Candace Pollard doing an excellent job up here tonight. She's got her to-go container there with food from the hospitality room. She did finally take her sunglasses off. All right, coming up for the Bulldogs. Kenna Morrison. Kenna reached by way of error her first time up. And counts 1-1 against her. Morrison bats from the right side. She's up towards the front of the box and pretty close to the plate. 1-1 pitch from Sandoval is high for ball 2. Morrison batting .412 coming into the tournament with 7 hits at 17 at-bats. She watches ball 3. 3-1 the count. She has 1 RBI and 1 triple on the year. She is a sophomore for the Lady Bulldogs. And she's ahead in the count, 3-1. Sandoval with the pitch right down the middle, and there's a base hit to right field. Great job of hitting by Morrison.
Now batting number 8, your right fielder, So Warren.
Tyron in right field came up quickly, so she held her to that single. That brings up Zoe Warren, who's also singled her first time up to bat. Warren comes in tonight hitting .417 on the year. Middle of the box on the right side. And Morrison goes to second, and the throw down, and they get her. Boy, great throw by Espinoza. Good tag by Morales. And just like that, Artesia has no base runners. She read the card wrong? That's what Coach Lopez was telling her. So 1 out here, bottom of the fourth. Number 9 hitter, Warren at the plate. There's a high foul ball that hits the net right over the home stands and drops down. The help in the press box is easily amazed, folks.
It never happened. We got 2 in 1 game.
1-1 the count to Warren. Inside for ball 2. No, that ball went on the net. There's one hole where they reach up there to get them down out of, and it went right in that hole. There's a hole in 1. That's right. 2-1 the count to Warren. Swing and a miss. Wise, good changeup from Sandoval. She got her on that one. 2-2 the count. 1 out here, bottom of the fourth, as Morrison had reached but got caught stealing. And she strikes out for out number 2.
Now batting number 13, your pitcher, Riley.
And we're back to the top of the order for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Riley Crandall coming up. She singled in the first inning and then reached by error at her next at bat. Riley, as always, batting from the left side, middle of the box. High for ball 1. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Bottom of the fourth. 2 outs here. Like to see Crandall get a hold of one here. That pitch is low for ball 2. So I'd like to see Sandoval just come right at her and Riley just turn on one. That would be fun. 2-0 pitch. Hit straight back up the middle for a base hit. Esquivel gets that in quickly, but Crandall now 2 for 3 in the game. And that'll bring up number 14, Jenna Whitmire. Jenna had a bunt sacrifice and a strikeout so far. So with 2 outs here, it'd be good to get something going for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the 4th. Whitmire bats from the right side. Right foot almost on the line in the back of the batter's box. She's in the middle of the box. Esquivel sets up on the outside of the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and hit right back up the middle of Sandoval. She calmly throws over to Sanchez, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So after 4 complete innings, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-0. We'll be back with the top of the 5th in just a minute.
Incredible Printing is begging you, please don't vote for Michelle Lujan Grisham. We're already last in everything. Don't vote for Michelle Lujan Grisham, please. This announcement paid for by Incredible Printing.
I'm Georgia Haynes, and I approve this message.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back, folks. Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Roswell Coyotes right now 5-0 after 4 complete innings. Up here with Lakin Velasquez, a coach of the Bulldogs. I was just telling him I was up here with you. Lakin says hi. Shout out to live stream in Radio Land. Crandall with the pitch. Swing and a miss. By well. Who's this up to bat? Taring? Taling? What number is it? Oh, it's Sanchez, yeah. She fouled that one off. 0-2 the count. Batting from the left side. Swing and a miss. And she'll go down swinging for the first out of the top of the 5th inning. And that brings up number 15, Tadine, playing right field. She struck out her first time up. Also batting from the left side. Riley comes in on her, and it catches the inside part of the plate for strike 1. That's 11 strikeouts for Riley Crandall tonight. 0-1 pitch. Chopped on the third base side foul. Ray will get that and get it back to Crandall. And quickly, Crandall is up 0-2 on Elena. Crandall gets the signal, the wind and the pitch, and it's high. Ball 1. Trying to get her to chase that high fastball, and she wouldn't do it. Good crowd out here tonight watching the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. People from Roswell to see their team. That pitch is high for ball 2. So the count evens 2-2. No outs. Well, there's one out here in the top of the 5th. 2-2 pitch is low, so the count goes full. First time that Crandall has faced a full count. There's the wind and the payoff pitch from Riley Crandall. It's fouled off, out of play on the left side. So we'll line up and do it again. Three to the count, one out here, top of the fifth. Nobody on. And there's a ground ball to first base. Apodaca handles it herself as she picks up the ground ball and beats Tardine to first base for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 6, the left fielder, Jasmine Lucero.
And that'll bring up Lucero. Lucero struck out her first time up to bat. Lucero plays left field for the Coyotes. Junior, she fouls that out of play on the right side, and that went back there far enough to possibly cause some damage. That ball went straight towards Coach Pollard's vehicle. 0-1 the count. 2 outs here, top of the fifth. Nobody on for the Coyotes. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Riley Crandall with the pitch. Called, strike 2 on the outside corner. As Lucero steps out of the box, takes a couple of swings, checks the third base coach, moves back into the right-handed batter's box, and swings and misses. So Riley with their 12th strikeout of the game, and that will end the top half of the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bulldogs lead 5-0. We'll be back, bottom half of the fifth.
David says in Psalm chapter 100 and verse 4, enter his gates with thanksgiving. Go into his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and praise his name. You know, we look at being thankful. Sometimes it can be a challenge to be thankful for what we have. We can become ungrateful, which is when we have a heart that is not satisfied with what we have. We've been given by God. So we have to ask. We have to examine ourselves. We have to self-examine. Am I okay with all the things that I've got? I think we should be. We have homes that we live in, so we're sheltered. We have food, so we're fed. We have water, so we can drink. But most important, do you have God? Do you have God in your life? And are you thankful for the many, many blessings that he provides us in life? If God is not a part of your life, or if you're not thankful for God to be a part of your life, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ and learn more about God.
Welcome back. Thanks for watching tonight on KSVPTV.com or listening on the radio at 990 AM and 93.7 FM. However you're watching, however you're listening, thanks for tuning in tonight to Artesia Lady Bulldogs softball. The Bulldogs are leading the Roswell Coyotes going into the bottom of the fifth, 5-0. Okay. And coming up for the Bulldogs to lead off the bottom of the fifth, Perseus Aguilar. Perseus singled in the first inning, and she grounded out her next at bat. So she's 1 for 1 tonight. She comes in tonight batting .263 on the year, 5 hits and 20 plate appearances. She has 3 RBIs and 1 home run. Perseus bats from the right side. In the third place in the order, we got Apodaca on deck and Mordion in the hole for the Bulldogs. Sandoval with the pitch and a foul ball off the right side for strike 1. Victoria Sandoval has gone the distance tonight for the Roswell Coyotes in the circle. Again, this is Roswell's first game of the year. And the Bulldogs have 6 under their belt. 0-1 pitch. Outside for ball one. 1-1 the count to Aguilar. Aguilar is the catcher for the Bulldogs. And she is a sophomore. She pulls that down the third baseline. Inside pitch. She got around on that thing, but just a little too far. A little too much. Count goes to 1-2. She'll step back in. Sandoval's up 1-2. Here's the pitch, and she fouls that one off the Bulldog dugout on the right side. So just not getting it. Good part of the bat on there in play. Aguilar wears number 15. She steps back in. Count remains 1-2. No outs here. Bottom of the fifth. Bulldogs lead 5-0. Here's the pitch, and that's low and inside. Ball two. 2-2 the count. As the Robertson bus pulls by the outfield. Fence, behind the outfield fence. 2-2 pitch to Aguilar. Changeup catches the outside corner for a called strike three. And that brings up Caden Apodaca. Caden had a huge home run in the first inning, and then she singled her next time up to bat. So she's 2 for 2 in the game so far. And Caden is just an 8th grader for the Bulldogs. There's a swing and a pop-up on the left side. Giving chase are 3 Coyotes, and they can't get to it. And all the Bulldog fans took a deep breath. Morales gave good chase along with Lucero and Aragon, but just unable to get there. So it's a long strike. 0-1 the count. 1 out here. Bottom of the fifth. Nobody on for the Bulldogs. Apodaca bats from the right side. Stands in the middle of the batter's box. The wind from Sandoval on the pitch is low and inside for ball one. Evens count 1-1. One the count. Sandoval gets the signal from Espinoza. Here's the wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a pop-up on the left side. That's going to be playable. Morales calls everyone else off and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Mardion.
Number 11, the second baseman, Kaylee Mardion.
Mardion is popped up to first base and had a sacrifice bunt. As she steps into the right side. Two outs here, bottom of the fifth. Nobody on for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead 5-0. That pitch is inside for ball one. I don't think the Roswell fans liked that one. It was close. Mardion's left foot just towards the very top of the box, towards the pitcher. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one. 1-1 the count. I think Sandoval took something off of that as she was way out in front of it. Kaylee taking her time getting back in the box. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Count goes to 2-1. Steps in a little bit quicker this time. Victoria Sandoval winding the pitch, and she got her again with an off-speed pitch there. Swing and a miss by Mardion. So the count goes to 2-2. Two outs here, bottom of the fifth inning. Modillon with the 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Sandoval strikes her out. So the score remains 5-0 after 5. For Bulldog Gear, Embroidery, and Screen Printing, visit Bulldog Pride at 1028 South 13th Street in the Abo Shopping Center. Follow them on Facebook, Bulldog Pride, Screen Printing, and Embroidery. We'll be back with the top of the 6th after these messages.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded surgery and treatment rooms, lab, x-ray, and larger kennels. We're so excited to be moving into our new facility, and we look forward to being better able to help care for your pets. Artesia Animal Clinic, now moving into our new clinic in the same location, 110 West Mahone, just north of Artesia Ford Sales.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
Third, and KJ Ray is no longer in the game.
Wow. Wow. All right, so we got some changes here in the top of the 6th inning. Madison Martinez pitching for the Bulldogs. Crandall moves to short. Carlo goes to third in place of Ray. That pitch is fouled off on the right side for strike 1. Up to bat for the Roswell Coyotes is number 12, Aragon. Aragon struck out her first time up. So for Roddy Crandall tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts. And that pitch is low and inside, evens count at 1-1. 1, 2. So Roddy faced, by my records, these aren't official, she faced 16 batters and she struck out 12 of them in her time in the circle. 1-1 count. Martinez with the pitch. There's a shot down the left field, gets past Whitmire in left field, goes to the fence. Aragon going into second base, standing up with a double. Well, the Coyotes threatening here in the top of the 6th with no outs. And back to the top of the order. And Espinoza, and she has struck out twice tonight, but that was against Crandall. We got Madison in the circle now. Batting from the right side is Espinoza. And that's high. That's something for a ball. 1-0 to count. I didn't know what it was, so there's a pitch and swing and a miss. Good pitch by Martinez, as that was outside and Espinoza chased it. Could not get her bat on it. So 1-1 to count. Bulldogs lead 5-0, top of the 6th inning. Coyotes do have a runner on second in Aragon. That pitch is outside for ball 2. So Espinoza 0-2 on the night. 2-1 pitch from Martinez. Swing and foul back off the net. That was, I'm telling you, the press box is easily amazed at things tonight. It hit the right pole and went straight to the left pole. And I can't talk. 2-2 the count. No. Mess up on talking. There's a shot to deep left field. It's back. Whitmire tries to make the catch, and she can't, and it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. So that will bring Aragon home to score, and Espinoza is on second with a ground rule double. I kind of turned Whitmire around in the outfield. And there might have been some telling on that ball. But that'll bring up Esquivel, who has struck out and hit a single tonight. She's 1 for 2. So the Roswell Coyotes on the board. Bulldogs now lead 5-1. But the Coyotes have no outs here. Top of the 6th. Runner on second. There's a bunt attempt, and it's foul. And it's a good thing because Aguilar threw to first, and there was no one there. So we'll line up and do it again. That was almost good. She bunted that ball, and it was foul by about 6 inches on the left side, right by the plate. So 0-1 the count to Esquivel. Runner goes back to second, and Espinoza. The wind and the pitch is swung on and popped up out of play on the left side. So the count goes to 0-2. Martinez comes into the game tonight, and let me find it, with an 11 ERA. Martinez taking her time, or at least the coaches are taking their time giving her the pitch. Martinez has pitched 7 innings this year. There's a drive to deep left field. Whitmire going back, and it bounces on the bottom of the wall. And coming all the way home from second is Espinoza for another run. So they just traded places. As that went over Whitmire's head to the base of the fence, and coach for the Bulldogs wants to go out and talk about it. For Bulldog gear, embroidery, and screen printing, visit Bulldog Pride at 1028 South 13th in the Abo Shopping Center. Follow them on Facebook, Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery. So we're going to move, the Bulldogs are, they're going to move Crandall back into the circle after those back-to-back doubles. So we'll see what all goes on here as Crandall goes back in the circle. She had moved to short. And Carlo goes back to short. Is that Ray back on third? No, that's still. Kaden moved over from first to third. Okay. And Carlo went back to short. Maddie's on one. Here's the pitch from Crandall. Swing and a miss as Grajada's up to bat. She has struck out twice tonight. So who's on third again? Ray? Apodaca. There's a little dribbler to the pitcher, Crandall. She will throw to Mordion covering first for the first out. That did advance Esquivel to third base. So that is 1-4 for the out. And that brings up Morales. Morales has struck out and popped up to Crandall tonight. She's 0 for 2, batting from the right side. Here's the pitch, and she pops that back out of play. That will hit the net. So the Bulldogs' lead has been cut to 3. They lead 5-2 now. Top of the 6th inning. 1 out here. Coyotes got a runner on third. Threatening to score another run here. Roddy Crandall ahead in the count. 0-1. The pitch right down the middle. A swing and a miss by Morales. Count moves to 0-2. 0-2 pitch. It's inside for ball one. Well, that kind of came out of Riley's hand a little funny. One, two the count. One out here, top of the sixth. Runner on third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. For out number two.
Now batting number 13, the pitcher, Victoria Sandoval.
And that'll bring up Sandoval, the pitcher for the Coyotes, with 2 outs here now in the top of the sixth. Still have a runner on third. There's a swing and a miss for strike one. Oh, 1 the count to Victoria Sandoval, the senior for the Coyotes. Standing in the middle of the right batter's box, and that's high for ball one. Riley gets the signal, checks the wristband. The wind and the pitch. Called, strike two on the outside corner. Good pitch by Riley. Just a tough pitch to swing at. It seems like it's outside, but it catches that corner. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. So the Coyotes do score 2 runs that inning, but the Bulldogs still lead 5-6. And we'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning after these messages from our sponsors.
At Artesia General Hospital, we empower women to live their healthiest lives. Our women's health services offer a growing team of providers equipped with innovative technology like 3D mammography and committed to caring for you with the sensitivity, compassion, and excellence you deserve. Online appointment requests and walk-in visits offer convenience for your busy schedule. And our newest nurse practitioner, Lori Crockett, has specialized training in women's health, contraception care, and menopause care. Request your appointment today at artesiageneral.com/women.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus, great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
Welcome back, folks. We're going to move into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-2. They led 5-0, but the Coyotes scored 2 runs there in the top of the 6th. But coming up for the Artesia Bulldogs, shortstop Kenzie Carlo. Carlo has popped up to first and flew out to right field, so she is due tonight. There's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Again, this is Roswell's first game of the year. That pitch is high for ball one. Still 57 degrees outside. Says it feels like it's 50. Got a slight breeze blowing, still right to left. 1-1 pitch is outside. Count moves to 2-1. Two-one pitch from Sandoval. High and away. 3-1 is the count. The winner of tonight's game will play at noon tomorrow on field 1, which is this field. The loser will play at noon, what we call the JV field. There's a swing and a miss by Carlo. Makes the count full. Three-two pitch. Fouled back against the net, straight back, so count remains 3-2. The winner of tonight's game will face Cobre, and the loser will go against Robertson. 3-2 pitch. Called. Strike 3 on the inside corner.
Now batting number 10, the first baseman, Madison Martinez.
And that brings up Madison Martinez, who is now playing first base for the Lady Bulldogs. Martinez bats from the right side. She takes high for ball 1. Madison. She's batting .222 on the year as she watches strike 1 on the outside corner. She's batting .222. She got 4 hits in 18 plate appearances. Does have 1 home run on the year. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So bottom of the 6th inning here, 1 out, nobody on for the Bulldogs. They lead 5-2. Opening game for Roswell and the Bulldogs in this tournament. And there's a pop up to center field. Esquivel, well, actually, second baseman Grajada calls it and makes the catch. Just in the grass or the green turf. So that is the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, Kenna Morrison.
And that brings up Kenna Morrison. Kenna reached by air and has a single. That pitch is outside for ball 1. Kenna bats from the right side. Coming into tonight's game, hitting .412. Does have 1 triple and 1 RBI. Swing and a foul ball on the right side past the first base. All the way out into right field. Right fielder Elena will go get that and bring it in. Kenna standing in the top of the box towards the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Check swing. They're going to check with the field umpire, and he said she went around. So strike 2. Why do they have 4 balls on the ball side? 1-2 pitch. Called. Strike 3. So the Bulldogs go down in the bottom of the 6th with no hits, no runs, no errors. We're going to go to the top of the 7th inning with the Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Roswell Coyotes 5-2.
Attention high school students, would you like more information on the most affordable 4-year university in New Mexico? Then RSVP today to our Eastern New Mexico University Open House Preview Day, Saturday, March 26th. At ENMU Open House, you will have a chance to win great prizes, such as an iPad and a $500 scholarship. Get more information about admissions and scholarships. Meet with ENMU faculty. Find out more about potential majors and get a specialized campus tour from ENMU students. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're in the top of the 7th inning. The Bulldogs lead the Roswell Coyotes 5-2. Coyotes need to score 3 or more to keep this game going as Leah Sanchez steps in on the left side. Leah's 1 for 3 on the night. And there's a punch to the shortstop, Carlo. Fields it quickly, throws over to Martinez for the first out. Out number 1. For Bulldog gear, embroidery, and screen printing, visit Bulldog Pride, 1028 South 13th in the Abo Shopping Center. Follow them on Facebook, Bulldog Pride Screen Printing and Embroidery. All right, stepping up on the left side, Elena Taudin Swing and a miss for strike one. She's 0 for 2 on the night. Plays right field for the Coyotes. Pitch by Crandall is swung on and missed again for strike two. (0-2) pitch from Crandall. Swung on and missed for strike number 3 in the second out of the top of the 7th. So the Coyotes down to their last out. And coming up to the plate is Jasmine Lucero, who has struck out against Crandall each time she's been up there. Crandall with the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That was low and away. And on those, you kind of want to step towards that to try to reach that outside pitch. And Lucero stepped back towards third. Tough to reach an outside pitch when you do that. 0-1. Oh, she punches that one up the middle, but going over there is Mordion. Quickly throws over to Martinez. And that's the game, folks. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs will defeat the Roswell Coyotes 5-2 tonight, and they will move on in the winner's side of the bracket in their own invitational tournament. Just real quick, before we go to postgame, Riley Crandall pitched most of the game. I have her down for 14 strikeouts tonight. Just an outstanding job by her. And the Bulldogs showing 9 hits for the Bulldogs tonight. So what we have is we've got Artesia moving on, and we'll take on Cobre at noon tomorrow on Field 1. Roswell will move on and play Robertson tomorrow at noon on Field 2, which is our JV field. So in the bracket, it looks like this. Tomorrow, Dexter will be playing Silver City at 10 a.m. on Field 2. Los Lunas will be playing Goddard on Field 1 at 10 a.m. Robertson playing Roswell, Field 2 at noon, and Artesia taking on Cobre, Field 1 at 12. Huh? Yeah. All right, folks. Well, thank you for listening or watching tonight. KSVPTV.com, 990 AM, 93.7 FM. Thanks to Roy, right? Roy, our engineer tonight. Gene Dow for doing what he does. This is Robbie Ballou. We'll be back tomorrow, not only with Artesia Bulldog Ladies Softball, but also with Artesia Baseball on KSVP TV. So if you can't make it out here to Brainerd Park or the Mac Chase Complex, you can always watch on KSVP TV or listen on the radio. Once again, thanks for listening and tuning in tonight. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog.
It's Chevy Truck Month at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Right now, take advantage of 0% APR for 48 months, plus a $1,000 accessory allowance when you purchase eligible GM accessories. We invite you to come see us today for a quick, hassle-free buying experience and drive home your new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, or one of our hand-picked pre-owned vehicles. Visit GuyChevy.com or come see us now at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia.
On approved credit, must finance with GM Financial. Offer ends April 2nd, 2022.
H&R Block has many